What is going on, governors? Chisgule here. And today, man, we've got stuff to do. It's update day. And honestly, am I crazy, or is this update actually pretty hype? Like, how many times in the past years did an update come along and you'd be like, okay, sure, an update. Whereas, like, here we've got reworked commanders, reworked transmutation, reworked crystal technology. I guess what I'm saying is, yeah, Pete, you're right. This is just a big update. Like, I'm sitting here thinking I got a dozen videos to make today. And the two that it's going to be is the overview and the stream. That's what we got today anyways. I got so much content to make, bro. Which I feel like is not a problem I've had to this degree for quite some time. This is a high quality problem, I guess is what I'm saying. Why did you look so red in the face? Bro, I don't know. I think I left my camera on for way too long. That's got to be it. But we're chilling now. Now we can use Cyrus and KVK2 as well. True. Let's go do this test, yeah? Let's do this test. We got to do a couple things first, though. I'm all set up on my restart account. Charmy, what's good? What's good, what's good, what's good? I'm all set up on the restart account, but here I need to get set up with the new stuff. So let's just get it ready, and then we can do the test. It's going to be a gear test. It's going to be balanced mode in Arc. So it's like apples to apples. Oh no. Sasuke got scammed? HSN, welcome to the Honor Guard, dude. Yo, let's get some hype in the chat for HSN and the Honor Guard, man. Sasuke, how'd you get scammed, bro? What happened? Charmy says, answering my prayers? What were you praying for, out of curiosity? I always do horn on the left, ring on the right. Call me crazy. We're waiting to hear how Sasuke got scammed. All right. Boom, 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 boom. Get it all set up. Charmy with pincer 100%. All right. Solar! Welcome to the Elite Guard, dude. I appreciate you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. You can't drag to attack barbs anymore. Thank God that you cannot accidentally click on barbs. Just sent you an armament I had earlier that was triple stat and now it has siege? No way. What do you mean you sent me an armament that was triple stat and now it has siege? Did you do the upgrade like in the window where they said it was broken? Is that what happened, dude? And they reverted everything? Is that what happened? Like you woke up shortly after the update and now it all got reverted? Is that what happened? Fubian, what's good, bro? What's good? I shouldn't have said your name that way. I'm actually recovering from like, I don't know, my voice is just really strained. Actually, in a lot of ways, this stream is going to be a higher level of challenge because my voice is all messed up. I'm doing the best I can, chat. I give you my best every day. I hope my best is good enough. Okay. So we suit up the BQ because, like, you know, it's BQ. What do you, chat, what do you think is the best? What CJ combo will be best? Let's do this. BQ CJ or CJ Liucha or how else could we run it? Wallace CJ? I'm leaning towards CJLC as well, personally. But I'm not sure. Martel CJ? Now that is the combination I wouldn't have expected. I guess what I should do instead of gearing up the BQ, I should really just gear up the CJ, huh? And like CJ could be primary. Too many commanders. Can't find any of them. High quality problem. Okay. Opinion on Gorgo Flavius garrison? No, it's no good. When do you think transmuting will be back online? Well, the fact that it isn't yet online tells me they're going to spend at least 24 hours with this thing, figuring out what happened. They're going to have to hotfix it. It should be like a back-end fix only, server side, I would assume. If there's a client-side aspect of this bug, like, bruh, it's going to be a long time before you transmute again. But I would be truly astonished if... Like you'd have to... I don't know. It's been literally many years since I worked in technology, but... It would feel like a pretty major blunder. Not that I haven't blundered. But it would feel like a pretty major blunder if it was a client-side issue. Like, you want all that logic abstracted out of the client, last I checked. So if it's, like, some logic check or something that's not working correctly, it should, again, just, like, be a server-side fix, right? Which is why you're worried, says Sasuke. I mean, it could take 24 hours to fix. That would not be that weird. is back online. Is it already back online? See, that wouldn't surprise me. It's fixed. All right, so it was probably server side and they fixed it. We're talking about transmutation. Is it fixed? They fixed it for you. Yes, it's fixed. There you go. So it was server side and they fixed it. I don't know. They probably just found some edge case that was weird, right? God, I don't think it's that crazy. Chat, what else do I need to do before I start this? You wonder if Lilith has a test environment for these things before they release the code? They would be literally insane to not have a test environment. I set everything up here. Oh, yeah, good call. Okay, city theme. Off. Good job, chat. God, the Greece city theme is so cool. In my last live stream where we were testing, everybody was like freaking out. Bara's got a city theme! And it's like, it just turns out Greece just looks cool. Okay, now I'm on my iPad doing this as well. It's funny, I was asking if people wanted to test with me. And then I was like, Chisgule, you're an idiot. Just test with yourself. You don't have to tax anybody their time. Like, main account, restart account. Test yourself, bro. Easy. I'm literally afraid to transmute right now. I'm like, what? Whoa. Hello? Chat? Hey. 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 Chat. Broke the game. Chat, I broke the game. Where's my equipment? Okay. Freddy, Bertrand, KVK2? I would believe that. We're going to test the end game viability and just kind of assume it's super viable early game. You wasted 3 crystals and got garbage rolls still. See, that's the thing. That's what I'm afraid of. Is like, you still can get wrecked. It's just a limit on how wrecked you can get, so... I think I'm gonna, like, hold the crystals here. I have 5 now. That's crazy. I guess I got some extras. Yeah, I got 1 extra, and then I got a couple back. Garbo, Garbo. Garbo, Garbo, Garbo. Okay. Ooh! Chat, ooh. Okay. Well. Onward then, I suppose. I guess I could change my commander tab. Now we're fine. I'm not gonna test any of those commanders. Check my restart account. Okay, I gotta make a couple changes over there. Couple quick changes. Okay. All right, I fixed the commander tab on my restart account. Maybe I should put the device in front of me. Where do I put this? How am I going to do this? So when I go to do this, I guess I'll just reach out. I think I have to send my troops home here. So I'm going to do that now. Chisgule with the multiple devices, bro. Okay. I think once my troops come home, what else do I need to do before I can start this test, chat? I think we can just start it, right? Those characters have never had leg day in their life. True. Shouldn't you do Subutai as well because he's combo? Nah, I'm not going to bother with Subutai. You're kind of correct, but I'm just not even going to bother, man. He's like so clearly... Oh, they were... Oh, this is literally 51 minutes ago. They resolved the issue with transmutation. See, it was server side, and they fixed it. It's probably some weird edge case. By the way, chat, what happens if you log... Yeah, I have the new SVIP skins. What happens if you lock all damage? What is your pity for that when you're guaranteed to get something that matches? Just kind of curious what that would be. Can you see if Liucha Alex or Liucha CJ does better? You do CJ with Liucha in that order. You get nothing, chat says, for your pity? Oof. You did it and you got cooked? Oof. Waiting for the admin to start the match. F it, let's start this thing. Last chance, chat. I'm all set up. You need me to do anything or are we good? I think I could do this, right? Jahan, thank you. I appreciate you. Okay, we hit lock. Confirm. What do I do here? Settings, spectators. Oh, start. Yeah, the start button. Start. Both teams must have a captain. Uh-oh. Hold up. Blue captain. Oh, unlock. Confirm. Blue captain. Red captain. All right. Start. Confirm. Aha! Okay. Attila. Attila would have been an interesting one to test. You're right that Attila would have been an interesting one to use with Bertrand, huh? We still might be able to test that. I'm not sure if I geared it up though. All right, chat. We do this thing. Gabby, is that a shroud emoji you just dropped in there? Dylan says, I'm confused. Bertrand gives 20% less stats than CJ. Makes no sense. I mean, it could just be the way their kit is set up. Oh, look at that. It gave me a 50% expansion by default. That's neat. Martel CJ versus Alex Esong. Try that for KVK2. The issue is that I have museum buffs. Now, there is a museum buff for Bertrand, isn't there? But it's just, like, not very strong. Chat seems to think that BQCJ is where it's at. Hooksy, what's good? Watching this while we do the last altar fight before past 7. Good luck, dude. Okay, this is about to open up. If I remember correctly, I'm not going to have any presets. Awkward. Okay. Yep, no presets. Let's do... I guess this is fine. Do T1s. Go, baby, go. Attack down over here. Do the same thing. And calves in there. T1s. Can you do Pyrrhus CJ? Huh. I didn't gear up Pyrrhus. Oh, Philip, you like this song? It's a good one, man. It's old school. Self-Destruct by Monster Cat. Chat's got some interesting ideas for weird stuff to test. It had not occurred to me to do Attila. Sasuke says, got a response saying the error is fixed. You must have re-rolled it separately. Weird. Best one march of infantry, BQLC, baby. Has everyone... I received my compensation. Pretty much everybody should have got it by now. Your Fearless is now broken. Dude, that sucks. We could do some re-rolls on my restart account after this. We could do some stuff. Do Burt behind Subutai? I don't think so. I mean, I could. Well, you don't think that's going to be a good rally, do you? Compensation from the spins this morning? No. Yeah, I would assume nothing there. Yeah, we're ready to cook here, chat. I gotta make some presets. I guess that's what I should be doing now. So on my restart account, what I had planned to do is BQ with LC as the infantry combo. And I had planned to do Huo with Arthur, obviously, as the cavalry there. Why does it not... Oh, Arthur's out of my city. I can't do that. All right, I'll have to mess with that later. And then, for archers, just Zuge with Herman. That thing is going to get absolutely decimated, but it just, you know... It's the speed bump we test with. It's the speed bump that archers have. Okay, Herman Primo. I can make this preset at least. Oh, I took the wrong building. I'm an idiot. Wait, can I not drag and drop it on this? Weird. Okay. Let's make my presets here. So we're going to test with the combination that's out of my city. All right, well, that's awkward. We're going to use BQ with CJ. We're going to use... CJLC. We're going to use CJ William. Can I run this the other way? No, I didn't gear him up. I should have made that preset before I did that. Awkward. Okie dokie. Good. Okay, I hit March because I was... Dude, I can't drag onto my city now. Is that a setting that I need to change, chat? CJ, what's going on here? CJ got reworked. In case you didn't know. CJ Rework. He's a Smite commander now. I already made this combo. What was I thinking? I don't know. Yasin quick command. You need quick command to enable buildings. Okay, what else am I doing? For CJ? I think that's pretty much it, right? We're just chilling here. Why CJ? Because he got reworked? And they now have him in KVK2? I'm not set up to do Charles. I'm not trying to do weird stuff. I'm trying to do, like, potential open field meta stuff. The only reason that Liucha Alex works is because of the extra chances to do combo attacks, or because he does combo attacks, his extra chance to do basic attacks, triggering Alex's skill. That's pretty much the synergy there. Okay. We're gonna teleport here. They're asking for those commanders for KVK2. I almost need to do like a separate testing for KVK2. Truth be told. CJ Phillip. Is there any particular reason why we think that would or wouldn't be good? We could certainly test it, CJ Phillip. I think I needed to gear up Phillip for that to be worth testing, but for funsies, I suppose, we could do it. Wouldn't be that weird. And the easy one over here is just the Cavs. Arthur. And Bertrand. So many commanders. I passed them. I'm stream blind. Too many commanders. So hard to find what you want. It'd be kind of cool if it surfaced to the top, like the things that would obviously be good. Okay. And there we go. We're pretty much ready to test here. I got my gauntlet just about ready. Teleport this in real soon. Why not expand the results to be... I did over here. I gotta do it over there too, I guess. Hold up. Oh yeah, I could do it over here too. Is it gonna remember that? I hope it does. Oh, thank God. Alright, cool. You have to do it in both areas. Okay. I mean, I could do CJ with Martel, but I don't know. I'm not convinced. Chat says they don't think CJ will be a priority on the field. Well, I guess we'll find out. I'm gonna take this. Just so we have vision, and it's not weird in the recording. Whoa! Whoa! Woohoo! Get out of there, buddy. Okay. Let's try again. Do over. Okay. Let's start with the calves. And I need to make my preset here. I need to do Huo, Arthur, save it, run that out of my city just to get warmed up. And let's do the infantry. Ooh, this is going to be savage. I think we know what's going to happen here, chat. I think we know what's about to happen here, chat. In fairness, this is way closer than I was expecting. What's going on here, chat? Why is this so close? Guys? Bertrand really good? Because BQ is the GOAT, actually? This isn't a 1v1 march? Yeah, well, I mean, neither is BQLC, right? But look at that result, bro. Holy. Arthur BQ is actually goated. Chat. You want to know the crazy part? Doesn't Bertrand have a museum buff now? Doesn't he have a museum buff too? Like, I don't have that buff applied. Because of course I didn't buy the Bertrand buff. Are you sure Bertrand doesn't have a museum buff? I bet he does. He has no museum buff? Are you sure? Okay, okay. I thought he was getting one. All right, I'm wrong. Chat says no. All right, I believe you. Okay, this went the way I would have expected. This is what I was expecting. That was savage. What the heck was that, chat? Why was that so one-sided that time? It's the Bertrand 4th skill. Increases the rage requirement by 200. So, like, if that pops off, is that what's happening that makes it insane? Like, if the timing lines up, it's just busted? If it lands, then you... Okay. I guess that's it then, chat. Like, when it lands, it's insane, and when it doesn't, it isn't. But this is still an insane result. Arthur Bertrand is better than Huo Arthur? I mean, like, kinda, yeah. That's crazy, bro. Okay, we ran that 3 times. Let's bring the calves into the picture. It's been out of my city for a long time. so we can run this test. Chat thinks maybe it's Arthur's expertise that's swinging it. If he has a good opener, he gets a win. The other option is that it's the Bertrand, is how we explain this. If the target is already affected by a rage requirement increase, it drains 20 rage from them. Increase the rage requirement for 5 seconds. That's insane. Wait, that's actually insane. Archers, please. You just like to observe suffering. Is that why you want archers to be used? Oh my god, chat. Wait, the fourth skill says 20% for... Is the skill maxed for you, chat? Is that why? Well, Huo is still going to win here, I think. Huo is still going to win. Chat says, why does Lilith discriminate archers? I mean, obviously, they just hate archer players, you know? Joking aside, they're probably in the middle of a rebalance. And I would bet the next archer cycle is just very, very, very powerful. Hopefully, not too powerful. Because they gotta compensate, and I think they will. Alright, I'm gonna get my calves back out and let them rest. Meanwhile, I'm gonna get out the archers. But I mean, what do you think's gonna happen, chat, when this march hits the archers? Man, I think it's gonna go pretty well, don't you? Archers deserve it. Come on. You notice it's siege attack in the second slot? What second slot? Yeah. In the armament you sent me. Yeah. Archers are meant to die, chat says? Bro, take it easy. What do you mean that it's really bugged? I mean, the archers lost here, but they didn't do terrible. I think it's because they shrug off debuffs, right? Isn't that why? Alright, it's been 30 seconds, so we can run the calves into calves again. When fight stream? I don't know. I don't know when our next fight's gonna be. 28th is when the next pass opening happens. Echo! What's up, dude? Oh, Sasuke says the second slot. Wait, the second slot should be defense. No way it can be attack. True. You gotta send a picture of that. That's crazy. Wait, that thing's really bugged. You straight up broke the game. For those of you that don't know, Echo Gaming is the GOAT. Played Rise of Kingdoms back in the day. He's playing the new Supercell game Moko now. Drop some love in the chat for Echo Gaming, the actual GOAT, in the chat. Oh, Sneaky's here too. What's good, dude? Try Arthur William to compare. I could, but the armaments are going to be combo. I suppose I could still do that. Let's bring out the Cavs off to the side. Give them their 30 seconds warm up. Archers come out. We do archers again. Have they reworked Cyrus? They did not rework Cyrus. Yo, Arthur, you good? Yeah, he's doing okay. He's getting a little cooked there. Arthur William is bad in duels. Try Arthur Phillip. Ooh. Yeah, we could try Arthur Phillip as a comparison. Below! Thank you for the $5 super chat. I appreciate you. Just confirmed, Siege should be speed or defense. Echo says big steak eater. I have a brisket in the oven right now. Came off the smoker, it's just resting. I'm resting a brisket as we speak. Arthur Phillip isn't good in duels either. Texas style brisket, baby. Because obviously. Oh, yum? Oh, hell yeah. I'm not hungry enough. Granted, I got at least a couple hours before I got to think about that. All right, while this goes on, let's look at these results and save some of them. So Bertrand is decimating archers and getting decimated by Huo. Wrecking those archers. Lost again to the Huo. And lost to BQ. Oh my god. Wait, what is this, chat? Oh my god. Out of storage space. Son of a gun. I'll have to go address the storage space issue. Chad, I don't think you should go max Bertrand after all. Just gonna throw it out there. Bad luck duel. So we should invest in Bertrand, right? I feel like there's a whole group of people on the internet who would say that's how I see a report. And I'm like, oh my god. I see that report and they think I would recommend Bertrand. That's funny. All right, let's go clean up these reports while we wait for that. I don't know what to get rid of. Something old. At some point, I guess I should just get rid of all my reports. I don't even know what I'm getting rid of. No, we have not tested CJ yet. We're going to shift gears and do that in a second. So far, we've just tested Bertrand. I think he's fine, but I don't think he's busted. Okay. Cavs beat archers. Nobody is surprised. Now, it gets interesting. BQCJ. Ooh. We got all kinds of compositions to test now. I think there's really no way that CJ beats Liu Che. I think we should just lose this, right? Wait a minute. Okay, we're losing. But not by much. The talents are the same. The gear is the same. Guys? Guys? Chat? So... So... That happened. So... There's no way that happens again, right? Let's just run that back real quick. We just try that again real quick. We just try it again. We just try it again. Could have been a fluke. It just could have been a fluke, right? All right, this time it's more like what I would have expected. You think this new cosmetic is giving me a secret buff? Liu Che CJ? You wouldn't want to run it that way. You'd want to run CJ primary. Wait a minute. Wait. Hold up. Wait. I think we're losing. Wait. Wait. Oh, okay. I mean... Less than 10,000 units remaining, chat. I'm just gonna say it. If you could run CJ like this, that's insane. If CJ is viable, actually, that's just nuts. That's actually insane. Chat, we are back, baby. We are freaking back. We are so back, chat. We are so back. Infantry are so stupid. Oh my god. There's like a million combos you can run and they're all good. Oh my god. That is absurd. He gets a museum buff too? Wait, does he have a museum buff currently? Archer's crying right now? For sure, dude. Drink up those tears. Chat, you want to know the crazy part? Actually, it's not that crazy. Okay, let's try another combo. It ain't over yet. Let's try this one. Maybe this is better. Who knows? Probably not. Actually, this got to be worse, right? Yeah, we're using armaments. Chat, this is full gear. This is full gear, full armament, balance mode. You don't have to worry about the stats being wrong between the commanders. It's like apples to apples, same to same. Balance mode, right? I don't have extra stats because my armaments are a certain way or whatever. It's just balance mode. Crazy. Watch Wallace CJ be a thing? Yeah, we're gonna test it, bro. CJ's looking insane, dude. Doesn't CJ have some sort of silence? Yeah, I mean, that could be related to why this is doing so well. It's crazy. Yeah, it's 4 gold inscriptions. Yep. Everybody's got max stuff. Now that's like kind of still a decent result for CJ. Like obviously he lost, but like you, no, that's the wrong one. Go home, buddy. You like, I was expecting CJ to lose. Okay, let's run this back out. For what it's worth, they are different civilizations. So, like, one is Greece, the other is France. So there is a difference there. But, like, bro. I don't know, man. We are so back. Okay, CJ's kind of getting cooked now. This is more like what I would have expected. You don't think Civ is a thing imbalanced? I think it is. You can literally see the different troops on the screen. Yeah, we're gonna check reports in a minute. We're just trying to go fast and like show the action. I really wanted to show the action but move quickly. So we will get to reports. Here we go. New combo. Oh, CJ proc off rip, I think. Who procced off rip there? Who did I pair him with? Oh, Wallace? Uh-oh. Chat, uh-oh. Chat, imagine CJ Wallace is the new meta. Oh my god. I don't think it's gonna make it, chat. So we have 3 good Smite commanders, BQ, Liu Che, and CJ. Does that mean William Wallace can be used with them too? Yeah, of course you can. CJ Wallace did not do best. I mean, I think BQ is just so good at dueling and he's so good overall that like BQ CJ did the trick here, right? Okay. CJ Phillip? Yeah, we're going to try it. I'm not convinced, but we'll try it. Ooh, big instant proc damage there. Makes a difference. Wish they reworked Sargon. I have a feeling skill damage is going to get a big rework here. Or they're going to add some new way of doing skill damage, and archers are going to get it. And it's going to be really good. Dude, I'm stretching right now. I don't think you can tell. Stretching out the calves, man. It's been a long day. Tough day at the office, you know? BQ will win any of his duels, because if he's getting that buff, it's OP. Yeah, let's run it into some archers and see what happens now. Well, we got one more thing to do. We should actually do the thing. Hold on. Let's just do the thing real quick. Let's just do the thing. We just try it out for completeness sake, okay? Fill up time. We'll see what happens here. Ooh. Ooh, we're taking some instant proc damage there. Bertrand Phillip too. Unfortunately, maybe I can do it. I could theoretically test it, but this did terrible, chat. This did terrible. Not gonna lie, I want CJ to be good. I feel like everybody generally just wants commanders to be good. Okay, that was not so good. Would not recommend. All right, now, what we need to do is try this composition against something else. So let's try it against the archers, and I'll run the cavalry out to warm up. Pawn, what's good, dude? Hello, I'm new here. What's this game, he says. Thank you for the 46 months, bro. It's Rise of Reworks, baby. And BQ. It's looking pretty good with CJ. Not gonna lie. It's like really good. In a way that I didn't expect. We're gonna have to look at this later and be like, wait, why is this so good? Could just be because BQ is so good at dueling and that this is not really a good representation. But it ain't bad. Tests decently. You think CJ will be good with the new KBK buffs? I think everybody's influenced the same way by the new KVK buffs, right? CJ benching William after this? I don't know about that. Although, it is a lot of AoE damage. Is it semicircle on CJ? Wait. We going semi on this? That's BQ. Oh, we're semicircle, baby. We are semicircle. We are so back. Semicircle AoE on CJ is insane. That's gonna connect, bro. Granted, we are getting our ass kicked here by Huo. Big time. You don't bench BQLC or Ragnar Skippy for CJ. Ramos, I agree with you on that one. I do agree with you on that one. Okay, now what do we test, chat? Now what do we do? Honestly, like, not a terrible report. That's insane. That was awful. Minamoto Bertrand for KVK2? I don't know about that. Guan CJ? No, I don't think so. CJ Liu Che, we did that. I don't think CJ has to be primary, but with Liu Che, I would assume it would be better that way. Gorgo CJ for the field? I don't think so. I don't think Skippy's really at where it's at. Ragnar Prime, no. This is a Smite commander, right? It's not really what you're trying to do. CJ versus William Wallace? Okay, that's an interesting idea. I think we got there with interesting ideas. So basically, we do BQ Wallace and BQ CJ and see which of these two wins. Should be the Wallace, honestly, but should is a dirty word. We could do a CJ Alex test, but I don't think that's where it's at. You can see here the Wallace is kind of, it's cooking. It should be cooking. We could try a CJ Alex. I'm not opposed. Alex is only good because of the Liu Che combo. I completely agree with you. What would you run with Bertrand in KVK2? Chat, what would you run with Bertrand in KVK2? What do you think? It remains glassy. This was really close. But the outcome I would have expected. Attila? Is Attila in KVK2? Saladin, I guess? What were we going to test? CJ with who? Chad had a good idea. What was it? Oh yeah, Alex. Okay, that's right. I don't think this is going to work, but I'm not opposed to just doing it. I am opposed to finding the commander. I actually did find it. It's crazy. Here we go. Buff William Wallace, chat says. Do we already need a museum buff for Wallace? We're getting cooked here, chat. Which is what I would have expected. William Wallace with CJ? I might have geared up a Wallace. I'll have to check. I might be able to do that for you. CJ with Pyrrhus? I think Pyrrhus primary would be really interesting. Unfortunately, I didn't gear that up. But we can do several of these combos that people are requesting. Right, so we can do CJ with Pyrrhus, chat said. Okay, get this out. I don't think this is going to do great, but let's find out. Good instant proc there. Ooh, we're getting skill cycled first. It's over, bro. Ooh, this is not good. This Ooh. In fairness, I don't think I have the museum buff, so... OMG, CJ Alex is not it. I mean, this is what I said. Chat wants to see it with Martel. I'm not opposed. What about Caesar with Bert? Thank you for the super chat. Also, I got another super chat earlier, didn't I? Hold up. Did I miss one? Brisket fat cap up or down? I do the fat cat up. Appreciate you, Hinkle Dad. Fat cap up. It's a pellet smoker. Fat cap up for sure. Okay. Let's try Martel. For funsies. Too many commanders. Martel's not going to work either. Wasn't there some other combo I was going to test? Bert and Caesars. Again, kind of an interesting idea. That could theoretically work. Chat wants Gorgo. I don't think that's going to do well. CJ isn't in the commander swap event. Could you tell me a little more about that? You can't switch away from CJ? Or are you trying to switch to CJ? I wouldn't try to switch to CJ. I'm too busy to babysit a fire for 15 hours? Yeah. Ink Dad, and yes. Use a pellet smoker as well? There's no shame in that? Yeah. Alright, we'll run it. We'll run the Gorgo. I'm not opposed. I don't know why I even scroll without filtering these days. You're never going to find it cheesy. You know what I find funny, though? Well, whatever. Okay. Yeah, scroll up, missed it. I know. Stream blind. It's a real condition affecting real people. Okay, here we go. I did not gear up Skippy. I kind of want Gorgo to win here. I just don't think it's going to happen. Yeah, this is a disaster, I think. Maybe it's not as much of a disaster as I thought it was going to be. There's too many good commanders, so CJ won't ever be more than a stepping stone. You can't swap CJ and Bertrand in commander swap? Really? Wait, really? Chat wanted to see William Wallace CJ. Wasn't there some Wallace pair you wanted to see? I'm pretty sure I geared up a Wallace. Not on this account. What about on this one? Did I really not gear Wallace on either of them? Well, guess not. No geared Wallace. Gorgo has to be the primary. They said that in the YouTube video? All right, we got 7 minutes. What else do we want to do? I feel like we tested what needed testing. We did not test Attila Bertrand. The problem is I don't have talents on it. I don't have anything set up for that. I don't have anything set up to test Attila Bertrand, unfortunately. I geared up Arthur. I thought that was what we were going to do. Here's what we could do. We could set up a comparison. We bring out the William and just compare. Not that I think this is supposed to do well, but I think it will be interesting just to compare. Arthur with Bertrand was surprisingly good. Ooh, big instant proc off the rip there. Ooh. Oh, man, that's a lot of damage dealt before the first blow from BQ even hit the board. That 9,000 damage factor is looking pretty weak, though, on that William active skill. Ay, ay, ay. It's just not enough. Or is it? By the way, Chisgule, Bertrand 4th skill was nerfed by 20%. It was originally 40. This doesn't quite hang, does it, chat? It's not terrible. William Wallace BQ was the best combo so far. I mean, you know, Wallace is, of course, going to do well in a duel, so that doesn't surprise me too much. Have you done BQ with CJ? Yeah, BQ CJ was very good. It was surprising. Dude, it's chilly. I gotta get a hoodie on. Hold up. Bro, it is chilly in this basement. Please try Bertrand and Caesar. Unfortunately, I didn't gear up Bertrand or Caesar because I just assumed I'd be using Arthur as the primary. Which is, like, kind of a reasonable assumption, but that's how it worked out. Do a no gear test? No gear, no talent test? BQ CJ beats Zuge Herman lol. Do Arthur Phillip? I want to see the comparison. We can get a comparison data point. We only got time for like one more hit anyways here. Ink drop. Thank you. William Wallace BQ came out on top. Which makes sense for dueling, right? Alex, CJ, and CJ Richard. What will poor infantry players do with all these options? Bro. Is like Cyrus maybe like secretly goated and we're all just sleeping on him? And the devs know something we don't? Just please run CJ Liucha. First Liucha Alex. Didn't we do that? We didn't. But I don't have gear on Liucha, so it'd be I couldn't do that this time. Arthur Phillip is just a baseline to compare to Arthur Bertrand. Yeah, I think that's a good idea. I believe it. Is 2377 gonna fight 3308? I honestly have no clue what we're doing. Alright, we probably have time for one more. I just don't know what we'd test. CJ and Suleiman? Bro. That's funny. CJ. Suleiman, 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 Suleiman. Yeah, dude, imagine this wins. How funny would that be? This would be the greatest trolling of all time if this wins. Here we go, baby. Here we go. Come on. Oh, no, this is not good. This is not good. We tried CJ with Pyrrhus. It was not very impressive. Yo, you know who needs a rework is Suleiman. I'll be real with you. The Suleiman is the commander that needs the rework here. This result. Yeah. Whew. Savage. Okay. Well. GG. Oh. 47-16. Bro. Okay. Ooh. Got kind of cooked here. Arthur William got kind of cooked. But the thing is, we know that combo is amazing in the field, so... I think CJ is going to be better in the field than you would think. And the reason is twofold. Reason... Okay, this is about to end. Hold on. 0. Yay. Or boo. I lost. Okay. So... back out of this on my restart account as well. So... there's a couple reasons why CJ is going to perform better in the field than you would think. Okay, where's he at? Okay, so the first reason is this is AoE damage. So AoE damage, good. The second reason is that silences are kind of nuts. So if you're still using Skippy Prime on the field, you can take advantage of that. The next reason is that attack is moving forward going to be better. But that's kind of minor. And then the instant proc damage, the reactive damage, is also AoE. And he can cleanse debuffs off himself. I mean, I feel like that's really easy to overlook. CJ seems pretty good. I don't think he's meta. Song hit at the right time. Bro. Here's what we need to do. Actually, dude, am I doing okay here? Ooh, 15th. Bro, that's rough. We gotta do a hit real quick before this guy gets moved around. Ooh, he's got a new setup. I don't know if I can beat this. What is this? Oh, ooh, he's tricky. He's very tricky. This is a very tricky setup. This is a weird one. Chat, this is a very weird one. Very weird. Very, very weird. I don't know if this is gonna work. No, that's weird. I don't know, man. KVK is not about dueling. Ain't that the truth? Ooh, he may have set up better than I did here. I'm not sure. He's getting me with this AoE big, whereas somehow I didn't touch this army at all. I might be cooked here the way I did this. We'll see, chat. This is not looking good for Cheesy. Now his DPS is exposed, though, which is rough for him. Ooh. We making a comeback here, chat? Oh, we are back. Ooh. Uh-oh. Oh, this guy's got free AoE on me here. That's actually savage. Uh-oh. The fat lady is not singing yet, chat. Hold on. This is not so straightforward. Banking on Ragnar here. I am really banking on Ragnar. All right, I think we got it. Whew. Okay. All right. Now, we were going to do something. Oh, yeah. Let's go re-roll an armament, I suppose. Is Bertrand good with Mina? Chat, are we still here? I had a power blip. We good? Are we good? I think we're good. Stream? We good, stream? We good. Okay, woo! Okay, we good, we good, we good. All right, let's do this armament. Do I lock the 1.8 defense or do we go for better? Let's get a look at all my legendary armaments real quick. Can I? No. Ooh, let's open these first. Recycle. Open. Recycle. Open. Oh! Oh! One step closer to pity, chat. One step closer to pity. How close are we to pity? 7 out of 10. And I already have this. That's pretty decent. All right. Now, special inscription. What do we got? I mean, obviously, I'd like to have something better than 1.7 cav defense on that. We're chilling there. We're chilling there. This one really is what needs fixing. Where's the joy chest? You need to crab rave? You remember when I used to crab rave, chat? This armament's kind of slaying. This 1.7 attack's a little low, though. But I don't have any stones. I used them all on this thing. All right, please. Please. Oh my god. So what I could do here, chat, is I could lock the 1.8 defense because we know the next stat is going to be infantry. And at least it's like triple statted, right? Like, wouldn't that be reasonable? On the flip side of things, you look at this and you go, well, Chisgule, but you do have 4 of these crystals. What else are you going to be doing with them? Everybody's saying lock. It's so funny because normally everybody would say to do the opposite of that. Chat says lock and fix it later. I actually think that's smart. Lock it and fix it later. Don't know. No the other way? .8 is so bad. Trust in the RNG. Remember, I re-rolled this more than 60 times to get to this result, chat. It took me 60 attempts to get to this. But it is legendary, and like it is worth committing all in on. But even if I re-roll them both later, I can always do that. I could always re-roll both later if I want to. This is a shot at like something pretty decent. Well, I mean, here's what I'm probably gonna do here. I'm probably gonna reset this and do it like this. Rip, bro. I mean, I tried. I tried. Chat, I tried. I did try. But it is an upgrade. I mean, technically I gained 2% attack. That looks a lot better than it did before, right? There's just one problem. You know what that one problem is, chat? That I just spent money moving everything over to Arch, and now I gotta move it all over to Pincer. That's the problem. Whoops. Chat, whoops. Yeah. I do have this. I'm not sure what to put it on. I have this really good armament, so I don't want to replace this if I can avoid it. This one's actually insane. So I think that for my Ragnar Skippy March, I guess I'm getting rid of this. Right? Like, that's got to be what it is, right? This is my alt? Yeah, this is my alt. So we look at scroll. Infantry. We probably just put it on this. It's also it's like a stat upgrade. This is your restart. You'd not spend the money to move it over. Think it's in a good spot, says Russ. Wouldn't overwrite a blue inscription? No, I'd do this one. But there's no reason to do it now. I'll do this when I'm entering into KVK. That's the time to do that. I can do that when I'm entering KVK. Also, though, chat, here we go. Nope. Okay. Okay. It is what it is. Chat says toppler. You know what we can do? Chat, is there anything you want to see with the new crystal tech? This is the account that has access to the crystal technology tree. Is there anything you wanted to talk about with that? What do you want to talk about? Thank you for subscribing, by the way. I appreciate you guys. Let me hit the restroom real quick. I'm going to bio real quick. Be right back, all right? BRB. All right, chat, I'm back. We need to prank Chisgule. Nice try. Nice try, chat. Shout out on Twitch. Your thoughts about the new crystal tech? I think that we need to see it in action, but I'm extremely optimistic, and the reason is that I think the game is too bursty. I do not think the game being so bursty makes it more fun. In fact, I would say the opposite, that it makes you like really focus on, like, you have to fight the natural movement. When you say it out loud, it's pretty absurd. But, like, the way the game is played before the crystal tech changes, you have to, like, literally fight the movement of your troops to avoid getting destroyed. It just, like, doesn't make sense. You literally have to fight what your troops do by default. You see, when you say it out loud, it's weird, isn't it? And I think that with things getting a lot more defensive, it's very good. I think it's a very, very, very good series of changes. I honestly feel like this update is one of the best they've done in a while, and it is very good. But, you know, we'll see. And it may also be very F2P friendly, but I'm not going to declare that until we see the full thing, you know? I got to see the full thing before I could say something like that and feel confident. We got to see what the costs are. We got to see how the prerequisites work, because maybe it's obvious the way it's set up. Maybe it isn't. We just got to see some of this stuff in action. Can you shout out the top 2 to 3 infantry marches, please? Yes. The top 2 to 3 infantry marches. It's going to be BQ with LC, Ragnar with Skippy. There you go. Top 2. Lilith has been on fire with these updates. They've been listening. Chat, they've been listening. I don't understand how what the auto help thing is, chat. Does anybody know what the auto help is? It's funny how competition makes all games better. I mean, there's a lot of mobile games that they release. They are what they are. The devs systematically release things that they think make the game better, but it's actually all bullshit, and then the game dies, right? That is like the way it usually goes. So it's really unusual that the makers of Rise of Kingdoms have like actually figured out that when you listen to customers, you can improve your product, which again sounds like insanely simple when you say it out loud, but you got to realize that like literally 99% of games out there are not going to do that. I'm telling you. I am telling you. Like 99% of games out there are just going to keep doing whatever they think is right, not listen to their customers, and destroy their game. It's like, it's insane. That is the standard operating procedure for a mobile game. And I low-key had to be reminded of that when I was talking to other content creators. And I forgot that, like, normally that's what it is, you know? We're always talking about Clash Royale, definitely. I don't know about that. I'm really, like, not qualified to speak on Clash Royale at all. Do I do this, chat? Do I do this? I'm pretty tempted to do this. Here's the thing. Here is the thing. Here's the problem. Let me tell you the problem. I am 8 out of 10. I could get my legendary inscription. Chat. Oof, chat. I think I have to hold it. That way I can guarantee that 2 slots flip to 2.5 or better, right? I think I have to hold it. I have to hold. Because I'm a rally. You'll get from KVK. I already got one. I don't think I'm going to get an... I think I only get one more. Right? I think I can only get one more. Okay, that's weird. It jumped back up. Why did it do that? Oh, I gotta accumulate some honor. I gotta stop slacking on this honor, bro. I need to actually pay attention to that shit. I am slacking on honor. Meanwhile, some people are like, Chisgule, we already knew you had no honor, bro. See, yeah, there's the honor slacking getting me again. I need one more crystal, which I can get. But I think that's the only other one I can get. The other one I already picked up. New infantry garrison commander, please. Yes, he already got this one. I think I gotta hold off, bro. Just in case. Okay. Let's get some of this done real quick while we're streaming. May as well. Just get some canyon done real quick. I really need to fix my canyon lineup. I've been losing a lot recently. And I think I just need to make some changes. Like, this lineup is, like, weirdly effective against me. It's, like, really weird. Actually, I think I need to do it like this. Was CJ any good? Yeah, CJ was very good. CJ was surprisingly good. All right, we got this. The only reason I could win that is because I have an artifact to make, what's his face be? I think I gotta do this way too. To make, Shajar be infantry. It's the only reason I get away with this. Tahoe Mike, welcome back to the Elite Guard, dude. Why is 2377 fighting on the right? I don't know. I'm just happy I don't have to be involved in any of the decision making in these parts. Why is he so much tankier than me? What the heck? That's really awkward for me. I'm pretty sure I lose this. I definitely lose this. Oof. That's kind of rough. It seems like the Hua is just better than the Arthur. Even though I committed, like, all my stuff onto the combo here. I could try it this way and see if it's better. I don't think it will be. You love seeing the ST squad? What does ST stand for in this instance? Yeah, no, I know it's the ST in his name, but what's the ST for? Or it's just, you're just referring to this particular player. Were you in a kingdom with them? Okay, I guess just running it the way I would normally run it was the way to go. That's crazy. Who'd have thought, Chisgule, if you actually do the thing you normally do, it's just going to work out fine. This setup, man, this will get me too. My canyon just ain't what it used to be, man. Not totally sure why. How do I deal with this? I guess this is fine. He's gonna cook my top lane, though, is the issue. Take down Wild Lion? I don't think I can. He's running the same troops I am, so he's always gonna win. Like, if he runs the same composition, his equipment's better than mine, and his armaments are better than mine, so he's just gonna get W's. We could try it, though, I suppose. When will the next zone fight be? The 28th is the next time I think I'll be fighting. See, look, he crushed me here, man. He crushed me here. Now I'm behind. It's like my Arthur's not even wearing any gear. How did that happen? It's like my Arthur's not even equipped. Do you have gear on, dude? It's like I don't even have gear on. That's crazy. I don't know why that was so terrible. It's like I'm ungeared. I could run it like this. I don't know if this is better for me, though. Because I need this guy to swing up top. Hit him with damage. Ideally. Can we talk about 253K? Are you talking about my subscriber count? Bro, what? What is this? What is this crap? How? How? How did that happen? What in the world? Chat, I don't even know what's happening in this match. Guess I'm gonna win, but... am I gonna win? It's not so obvious. Okay, is it? You be surprised. But I think I got it. Alright. What now? You want me to try to take down Lion? Canyon is just crazy sometimes. See, look. See, if I do the same thing he does, what makes you think I'm gonna win this? He's doing the same thing I'm doing. He's gonna win. I'll do it, but he's gonna win. He's got pincer on BQ. He sure does. This is going to hurt right here, chat. Every single one of his marches is just better geared than mine. So, like, what do we think's going to happen here? Maybe I'll get lucky. Oh. I think he's winning, but it's hard to say. Oh, am I gonna get him? Nope. Dream on, cheesy boy. Yeah, it turns out when every march is better geared. It just is what it is. All right, we got one more we got to do here. CJ or Bertrand relevant this update or no? They are way more relevant than I expected. They're very good. But they are not meta. But they are very good. Do you see what I'm saying? Like, I would not declare them meta, but I would say they're way better than I thought they would be. Oh, thank you for taking a step backward there. That was kind of neat. Arthur plus Bertrand was pretty legit. Wouldn't call it meta, but I would call it good. Okay. Canyon done. GG. Why is your BQ going down so quick? because he had a stronger double DPS combo against mine. So he had his Ragnar and his Huo, I believe, paired up against my BQ, where I had archers and Ragnar paired up. So that's why he had more DPS on mine. Because we send out these gatherers now. New infantry commander garrison? Yeah, I mean, it's very good. I'll max it as soon as I can. Do city skins count in Canyon? No. In some Canyon-like game modes, they do. Is Attila Philip still a thing? Yes. It is still a thing. Okay. Now we got to do Canyon over here. Hello? Wow, that was crazy. It's like the best loot table I've ever seen for that. All right, now we do Canyon here. Ooh, is Bertrand a top 3 cavalry march? What do you think, chat? Is Bertrand top 3? We have Arthur. Huo. Wait. If you make 2 cavalry marches, and let's say you're... Yeah, if you're making 2 cavalry marches, what are you going to do? Oh, no, yeah, we're forgetting about William. Use Arthur with William, and then what? Huo with Joan, I guess? Is that what we're going to do? But, like, he was pretty good. What if you were making 3 cavalry marches? Now you'd definitely use Bertrand, right? Yeah, there it is. Huo with Joan, Nevsky, and William. I'd probably actually do Huo with William, Nevsky with Joan, and Arthur and Bertrand. But I think he is, like, 3rd cavalry march territory. Where would you put CJ in rank? Unfortunately not meta, but like, well, I mean, you could debate if you use... So the question is, do you use CJ or do you use William? That's the question, isn't it? Like, should I use William with Liucha? Or should I use CJ with Liucha? Actually asking. Oh, Chadsky's here. What's up, dude? Okay. What now? I think I need to train troops. We got stuff to do here. Increase power? Oh, but that's the one. That's the one right there. I'm basically going to go net 0 here, but that's fine. I'm going to spend speed ups, I'm going to get speed ups, and then spend speed ups and get more speed ups. if I was really slick about it, I would time this in a way such that I don't need to use speed ups, which can be done pretty easily by probably what I would do is after I train these, I'll go in and do another 1,000. And then after reset, I'll collect that. And then I'll upgrade again, and it'll take 12 hours. When I wake up, I'll collect that, and then I'll have 3,000. And you just kind of run it like that. That's the way to do it, right? That is a micro optimization. I borderline don't know if I even care enough to do it. But since I just talked about it, I may as well fire that off. BQLC is just too good. I saw Ragnar Constantine in Canyon, and I was like, okay, that is... Ragnar Constantine is like surprisingly hard-hitting. I suppose Ragnar, anywhere you put him, is just going to be really hard-hitting. Do I need that expansion? I got 31. I'm kind of chilling on this account. All right, chat, who wants to bang out some Ceroli? What do we have here? Whenever an enemy troop takes skill damage, chance to deal damage to the attacker. Whenever an enemy is hit with a basic. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. All right, chat, get ready to hit match if you want to group up. Get ready to match up. You ready? I'm going to hit it in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Boom. What's the best march in the game right now? I would argue it's probably BQ Liu Cha. It's my fave. Double healer. See, I don't trust this healer. This should be illegal. What they have right here. This should be illegal. You know that player has absolutely no clue what they're doing. I feel like if I'm the group lead, I should have been able to, like, kick someone out. Oh, God. We're off to a good start. Wait, right-clicking him doesn't work? Oh, God. How are you supposed to attack in this game mode? Oh, my golly goodness. Really? I feel like this is an oversight, chat. Call me crazy. Is there a setting I can change to make it so that I can actually, like, hit things? You need to tick quick command? Alright, alright, alright. This tank is not bad. They did a really good job with this debuff, Shatter Armor. I'm really hoping we get below 50%. There we go. Good. Wait, that guy's the tank. Oh, quick command is freaking... Okay. Still kind of annoying. Left click is... What? Where are you going? Oh, boy. Quick command, bro. Come on. These guys are all gonna die. They're too close. And this whole thing's gonna be over. And I can't put a marker down. They're all dead. Did the marker even go down, or is it filtered? It's filtered. This guy's dead. This healer. That picked the wrong abilities. Oh, here it comes. Boom! Did he live? He didn't get hit. Oh my god, what a lucky guy. Okay. Well, chat. It is what it is. My energy's full. I debated if I should use the damage ability, but I decided against it. I hope that's not a mistake. We'll see. Yeah, I think it was a mistake, because it's still got the damage taken buff running. Granted, we've gotten a lot of damage in. Okay, here we go. Damage buff's active. We coast to the finish line. No need to turn on quick command. Just tick barbarians. Really? That's so confusing. But if it works, that's awesome. Okay. All right, chat, are you ready? Are you ready? 3, 2, 1. Let's do this thing. Best Cav commanders? I mean, it's obviously Arthur by a long shot. Followed by Huo, and he's a distant second. Chat, I looked in on my phone. I got a brisket in the oven. I'm monitoring it remotely. I have these meter thermometers, and the app's like really cool, but the range doesn't like, they're Bluetooth, but it doesn't work with my oven. So it's like pretty trash. I don't know. The Bluetooth range is pretty good, but I guess my oven is actually like a proper bunker. The Bluetooth can't get through the metal of the oven, so they don't really do much for me. I'm going to have to revert to some sort of wired system. It's like a 50-50. I'll actually be able to use the app and see what the temperature is. Bluetooth thermometer is not working. Whale problems. Honestly, true. That's actually true. These are whale problems. Lamau? Yeah, I mean, you honestly though, like, you were right. That is like whale problems. I used the self-heal, even though I kind of didn't want to, because I don't trust that when I drop the template now, it's going to be safe. Now it's safe. You might use BQ Wallace and then Skippy Liu Cha for your best infantry. Honestly, not unreasonable. Not unreasonable. Use your meter probes that plug in. Man. It's just so disappointing when they disconnect and I'm like doing something and I look at it, I'm like, well, I need to know, but it's like not working. I'm going to peel off of that. I'm going to lose my rage bar here, which is unfortunate. I'm going to leave combat in a couple seconds. Yeah, there it is. Okay. What changed with these two commanders? CJ became a smite commander with the smite talent tree, and Bertrand became a combo commander with the combo talent tree. It's honestly like pretty major. Is Huo still worth investing in? Yeah, but he's like pretty far down the list in terms of priorities. They're not going to go for it. All right. Playing it safe. I can respect that, I suppose. You're just happy they aren't going for healing archers anymore? Fair enough. All right, chat, let's do Wafura. CJ top 4 infantry? I would say no. BQLC and then Skippy with Ragnar Prime is better. Ragnar Prime should be the primary. Should I use Mulan 5515 or Constantine in Canyon? Constantine for sure, dude. Constantine is one of the best Canyon commanders in the game. I used to do this really detailed analysis for tier lists, and I'd rank every commander for every aspect of the game. And it just kind of like pissed people off looking at the nitty gritty details and, you know, like A+, A-, blah, blah, blah. So eventually I just changed it to an investment tier list. And that format seemed to stick pretty well. I guess we're going to do this without a healer. Or without a tank. I debated flipping the tank, but... I mean, we got freaking 4 people that went DPS. Nobody thinks they need a tank? Okay. Whatever you say, guys. What do I need to tank it? There you go. I'm just going to try to keep people healthy rather than push damage here. My fear is that this guy is going to get really wrecked really quickly. Thankfully, he's paying enough attention to know to go to the healing dagger. Because I'm a healer, we might get away with no tank. I just got to keep everybody topped up, particularly STN, who's taking the damage here. Hopefully they pick the healing ability as well. Uh-oh. I'm gonna have to move again. Bruh. Did they change the rate of recovery of this energy? Because I feel like it's recovering faster than it used to. Am I making that up or what? Ooh, go, 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 go. Whoop. Man, I made it. We're going to convert this thing to the next phase in a second here, and I see now I have the damage ability off cooldown, which is good. Okay. I think we got this, chat. I think I could pull off one more heal, maybe. I don't know how much value. Oh, I'm almost dead. Wait, what happened to me? They get hit by one of those explosions? Are they that bad? What happened to me? I actually don't know. All right, chat. I hate to have to run, but I gotta run. I got my company over for dinner here, so I gotta go serve up this brisket in just a bit. You enjoyed the stream? Throw a like on here, subscribe. I'll be back with another vid tomorrow, all right? I got hit by 2 explosions. Jeez. Until next time, you have fun.